Hello, everyone. Hope you all are doing well. Today I'm here to introduce you all a brief overview on packaged juice category and further its effect on Indians, especially the youths. The fast-moving consumer goods industry is one of the major contributors to the economy of the country. It involves large volume selling of consumer packaged goods, that is, goods that are produced, distributed, marketed and consumed within a short span of time. The most important FMCG products available in the market include detergents, toiletries, toothpastes, cosmetics and many more. Pharma products, consumer electronics, packaged fruit juices and chocolates are also part of this industry. The sector covers a wide range of diverse products. There are different companies which rule the market in this sector. The Indian juice market. Within the beverages market, the fruit-based beverages category is one of the fastest growing categories and has grown at a CAGR of over 30% over the past decade. At present, the Indian packaged juices market is valued at in 1100 crore and is projected to grow at a CAGR of 15% over the next 3 years. The packaged fruit juices market can be divided into 3 subcategories, viz. fruit drinks, juices, and nectar drinks. Fruit drinks, which have a maximum of 30% fruit content, are the highest selling category, with a 60% share of the market. Fruity, Jumpin, Maiza, etc. are the most popular products in this category. Fruit juices, on the other hand, are 100% composed of fruit content and claim a 30% market share at present. In contrast, nectar drinks have between 25–90% fruit content, but account for only about 10% of the market. The rising number of health-conscious consumers is giving a boost to fruit juices. It has been observed that consumers are shifting from fruit-based drinks to fruit juices as they consider the latter a healthier breakfast snack option. Dabur is the market leader in the Indian packaged juices market with its brands Real and Real Active. It accounts for 55% of the total packaged juices market and is followed by PepsiCo with a 30% share. Other players include Pal, Fresh Gold, and Godria. The juice market in India is undergoing a massive change. People are becoming more conscious about their health and, more importantly, what to eat. People prefer to eat and consume fruits. Fruit juices are increasingly becoming popular as it suffices the need for all the required nutrition and keeps body hydrated. According to data by Euromonitor, the soft drinks category in India shows trade volumes grow at a CAGR of around 18.04% from 2007 onwards to reach around 9.98 billion litres by 2013. In terms of market shares, Dabur's Real and Pepsi's Tropicana dominate the 100% juice category with market shares of 48.3% and 42.8% respectively. Human beings are by nature very conscious about the appearance. Consequently, when it is about preference for fruit juices, appearance matters and plays an important role in influencing consumer perception and behavior. There is a healthy competition in juice market in India. Hence, apart from the marketing strategies like targeting, distribution, segmenting and packaging, it is imperative to analyze the acceptance of consumers, retailers and distributors for the product. The purpose of the study was to find out the acceptability of packaged fruit juices. Now, let us talk about the preferred pack sizes in the packaged juice market. As per studies, the most preferred pack size is the individual pack, which is convenient and easy to carry and consume. These are in great demand as out-of-home consumption is on the rise. Consequently, there is a growing consumer base and also intense competition. Tetra Paks are most popular among manufacturers as well as consumers. Some companies are also offering their products in tins and PET bottles. However, they are more expensive than Tetra Paks, which adds to production costs and, as a result, affects the market price. Fruit juices have created a space for themselves in regular household menus, as a part of a family's breakfast, social gatherings, and evening snacks. As a result, consumers are picking up multiple family packs at one go, which is an emerging consumption trend. Next, I have growth drivers. There are several reasons behind the growth the Indian packaged juices category has realized. Some of these are mentioned below. Changing consumer lifestyles, given the change in eating habits, the wider global exposure, and the growing time poverty, has provided a fillip to the convenience food segment. Again, consumer preferences are shifting towards healthier lifestyles. As a result, the packaged juices market has charted a high growth trajectory thanks to its easy availability, anytime anywhere consumption, and convenience. Juices are often seen to be quick, yet nutritional, fillers. Increased health awareness. The rising awareness about heart and weight-related health issues, especially among teenagers and young adults, has propelled the consumption of packaged fruit drinks. There is also a greater preference for these healthier beverages than carbonated soft drinks. Growing category of informed buyers. There is a growing category of informed buyers who are able to distinguish between fruit-based beverages and fruit juices. These consumers are health-conscious, highly aware, and have higher disposable income. They have, therefore, led the demand for 100% fruit juices in the past couple of years. Rising disposable incomes. In the past few years, there has been a sharp change in the number of nuclear families, in tandem with a surge in the number of working couples, which has led to higher disposable incomes. This has aided the affordability of packaged fruit juices, which are fast replacing fresh, homemade juices and becoming a compulsory item on breakfast tables. Introduction to new flavors. To kindle consumers' interest in the category and also to cater to diverse and changing tastes, fruit juices providers are introducing new flavors and packaging options. Hygiene matters. Juices are healthy only when prepared hygienically. Packaged juices from trusted national and international brands have usually been prepared and certified to be in accordance with health and safety regulations. They thus underpin the confidence of consumers in considering them to be a healthy and convenient option, as compared to the fresh juices available at local joints and street stalls. There are various key challenges in this market segment. Some of them are as follows. Among all challenges, it is difficult to control the cost of production at the price points of juices, primarily because of rising food inflation. The continuous, year-long supply of raw materials, and the non-stop production of juices for the full season, is another production-linked issue which needs to be managed carefully. Also of vital importance is controlling transportation and logistics costs. Packaged juices are gradually cementing their place in the urban household in the metros and Tier I cities. However, replicating the same success in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities is still a struggle, as residents in these regions still prefer fresh juices over packaged ones, as they are comparatively cheaper and also in sync with the traditional belief that juices are best consumed freshly pressed. Challenging and changing consumers' perspective on value for money. To grab a regular spot in the common household basket necessitates an aggressive stance towards improving consumers' awareness on the positive attributes of packaged juices and their merits over. The packaged juice has a great impact on Indian youths. Infants and young children aged below 2 years shouldn't be offered fruit juices. Fresh. Those between 2 years and 18 years should also be discouraged from having fruit juices, fruit drinks or sugar-sweetened beverages. They should be given seasonal whole fruits instead for better health. This has been recommended in the latest guideline on fast and junk foods, sugar-sweetened beverages and energy drinks prepared by a national consultative group constituted by Nutrition Chapter of the Indian Academy of Pediatrics, the top body of child specialists in the country. Recommended that fruit juices drinks, if given, should be limited to 125 milliliters per day for children aged between 2 years and 5 years, and 250 milliliters per day for those above 5 years of age. On caffeinated drinks, the guidelines say, intake of carbonated drinks, tea and coffee is to be completely avoided by children who are less than 5 years old. In school-going children and adolescents, tea or coffee intake should be limited to maximum of ½ cup per day in 5-9 years, and 1 cup per day in adolescents, provided no other caffeinated products are being consumed. The group has suggested replacing the term junk food with a new acronym JUNKS, foods, to cover a wide variety of concepts related to unhealthy foods. The experts said this has been done to include ultra-processed foods, caffeinated drinks and sugar-sweetened beverages among others in the category. A survey conducted by the Center for Science and Environment on 200 children aged between 9 and 14 years documented that 93% of the children eat packaged food and 68% consume packaged sugar-sweetened beverages more than once a week. As many as 53% consume these products at least once a day. Experts say all this has led to a significant increase in the incidence of overweight, obesity, cardiometabolic risk, high blood pressure, behavioral symptoms and dental caries among children. The IP has backed a suggestion by Food Safety and Standards Authority of India advocating traffic light coding of all packaged foods as a measure to fight the menace of junk foods in addition of developing separate guidelines for advertising and marketing of such products. FSI CEO Paul Agarwal said that they have held discussions with the industry on a proposal to display red color coding on the front of packets of products that have high levels of fat, sugar or salt. Next, I have a brief report review of the packaged juice market. Fruit juice market in India is decided by different factors, with fitness as the most important factor. The report analyzes that fruit juices have become a part of our Indian household right from breakfast, evening snacks to all social gatherings. The report predicts that this market is expected to grow at a CAGR of 17.1%. Fruit drinks, containing 30% fruit content, are the market leaders, having a 60% revenue share of the market. Fruit juices, having fruit content, have 30% of the market share and are predicted to be the fastest growing segment because of increase in number of health-conscious consumers. There is need to maintain proper margin growth by balancing both competition and logistics costs. Tier I cities are the highest revenue grossers with around 55% market share. Demand is also on rise in the Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. The various factors of packaged fruit drinks are discussed by deciding the gap between demand and supply. The need for demand for packaged fruit drinks is studied by understanding the consumption volumes and understanding the industry revenues. Supply side is studied by scrutinizing different food processing units and the food production statistics of India. The data was analyzed by proper data analysis along with the key forecasts. Studies and reports identify the factors that play a key role in determining the increasing popularity of packaged fruit juices. The fruit juice industry also faces stiff competition with soft drink industry. India ranks second in terms of producer of fruits and vegetables in the world. There is scope for immense potential to be tapped and can be a great advantage for both domestic and international markets. Youth and middle class group are major players in developing business in this segment. It is important to understand the attitude towards packaged fruit drinks, as attitude to a large extent influences buying behavior. Preferences of consumers are changing rapidly. The industries into this business should continuously understand customer perception. The benefit of consumer research enables the manufacturers, distributors and dealers to devise effective strategies for sales and advertising. The marketing strategies should be devised by understanding the needs of consumers and their changing desires and aspirations. The industry should not only focus on the likings of the customers but also work towards the satisfaction. The three different components of attitudes, the cognitive, the affective and the behavioral, were studied. The buying decision process, which is also an important component of attitude, was also studied. The difference between rural and urban consumers was also studied. The difference in their behavior was because of their limited evaluation capability. Buyers from rural background are not brand loyal. But increasing the exposure has improvised their socialization skills, market knowledge of products, and they are becoming at par with urban population. Various factors including demographic and psychological impacting the preference towards buying of soft drinks and drinks available in Tetra Paks for the city of Chennai was studied. The study revealed that majority of the children below 15 years prefer to consume Fanta, fruity and mango drinks because of their taste and quality. Population in the higher age group prefer to have fresh fruit juices. Mango or lemon flavored drinks were most preferred. The study also concluded that college students preferred to have Pepsi. Tetra Pak drinks such as fruity was the highest revenue grosser for the city. Popular flavor. With reference to figure, 51% of the retailers think that mango is the highest bought flavor of packaged fruit juices, whereas as another 25%, 13% and 11% feel that the highest bought flavors are lychee, orange and apple. Major players. The result in the figure shows that 46% of the retailers think that fruity is the biggest major player, whereas 26% are of the opinion that AP is the major player, followed by 14% and 13% are of the opinion that Billy Fonzo and Minute Maid are the major players. Figure shows that 40% of the distributors think that packaged fruit juices are of excellent quality, other 40% and 20% feel that packaged fruit juices are of very good and good quality. Quality analysis. The result in the figure shows that 45% of the retailers think that packaged juices are of very good quality, whereas as another 17%, 29% and 9% feel that packaged juices are of excellent good quality fare. Bottle size. With reference to the figure, 41% of the retailers think that a bigger bottle of packaged juice are more popular, whereas 30% of the retailers think that a bigger bottle is not at all popular. And 29% of the retailers feel that a bigger bottle is average in terms of popularity. Selling time. The result in the figure shows that 47% of the retailers sell a case of packaged fruit juice is 8-15 days, whereas 40%, 12% and 1% of the retailers sell a case of packaged fruit juice in 1-7 days. 15-23 days and up to a month or more. Packaging type. With reference to the figure, 44.6% of the consumers prefer Tetra Pak as a packaging, whereas 43.6% prefer plastic bottle and 11.9% prefer cans. Profit margin. The results from the figure shows that 54% of the retailers think that the profit margin of packaged fruit juices is satisfactory, whereas as another 33%, 11% and 2% feel that the profit margins are very less good, very good respectively. So at last I wish to conclude my topic. Packaged fruit juices are perceived to be quality drink by distributors, retailers and consumers. Mango flavor is the favorite flavor as perceived by distributors, retailers and consumers. Fruity is the most popular drink as perceived by distributors, retailers and consumers. Bigger bottle size is preferred by distributors, retailers and consumers as well. Plastic bottles are preferred over cans by distributors, retailers and consumers as well.